Hi guys, I'm Noelle, and today I'm going to tell you all about why I fell in love with my Aeon Mira 7S Redline laser. I'm not faking it. My husband is very jealous because I'm always out in the garage, and I literally do have feelings of love. So what happened is I wanted to buy a laser. I was torn between several brands. I had been researching on the internet. I went to so many Facebook groups and Reddit groups, wondering which one to buy, which laser engraver, which one. It's a bit of a pricey purchase, and I wanted something that was going to be professional enough and fast enough to make a lot of stuff quickly because I am starting a new business this summer. And it's a bold move because I didn't know anything about laser engraving. All I knew is I could make a ton of stuff, and I wanted to have a good enough machine that I could make a ton of stuff. So I found out there was going to be a sign expo in Las Vegas and that they were going to have laser engraving machines there. I've never seen one before. I just wanted to go and look at them and see if it would help me make a decision. So I bought a ticket for the very next day, did not spend the night, just flew to Vegas for the day. I live in Los Angeles, so happened to be not very expensive. But when I got there, I was terrified. I was like a fish out of water, roaming around, totally shy, peeking at different laser engraving companies, looking at all the amazing signs. But I felt very much like a fish out of water. I did not know anything about any of it. I did come across laser engraving machine representatives who were very nice. They were friendly. But when I came to the Aeon one, there were women working there. So first of all, nothing against men. I am married to a fantastic man whom I love. But I felt a little intimidated because I didn't know what I was doing, what I was talking about. And just having women at the booth, I just thought that was great that they did have women working for them. So I saw that mom with a laser, whose name is Emily, who I had seen on Facebook already. So I felt comfortable enough to go talk to her. She was so welcoming, so nice. And there were other women also, just other laser engraver owners who were visiting this show, and I got to network with them, and they were super interesting and cool. And the sales representative that day, his name was David. So he was really nice, and he helped me make a hat right on site with like a portable laser engraver that they have. And we just whipped up a little hat with my Instagram tag on it, Noe Time. And so that was fun. And this is why I recommend you go to expos or conventions. You get swag. So, I mean, I watched them engrave this. They were doing multiples. They had a roller that could hold 6 of these at a time. And it was just doing these. It was so cool. And they gave me one. Emily gave me this. So go to a show and get good stuff. It's fun. It's actually fun. No need to be intimidated. So right away, I felt at home with the people at this. And then secondly, they had several machines on display. I have a 7, they had a 5, a 7, and a 9. And I will tell you honestly, the beauty of the finish really pulled me in. Comparing it to the other laser engraving companies that I saw there, which there are some very good ones there, by the way, this was honestly the most beautiful, just the colors and the finish. I'm going to show you how the lens works. I had seen online how to change lenses, and it involved on the other machines like a lot of unscrewing of things and screwdrivers and screws and things. And honestly, it was very intimidating to me. I just didn't want to have to struggle and be confused when I'm starting a brand new business and I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted everything to be as easy as possible. And when he showed me this at the show, I was completely won over. The way you change the lens, you simply pull it out like this, la, and then you slip it back in, okay? And you can easily replace it with these focus lens combos. Absolutely amazing. I've got a 4.5 a 4-inch lens in here and a 2.5-inch lens. I love it. You just slide them in. It's easy to clean. You just pull that out, clean the lens. So there's nothing to be intimidated about. That won me over when he showed me that lens. It really did.
And then the other thing about the Redline series, it does have the cooler in it already and the air assist in it already.
And so I knew I'd be able to start right away, get going, not too much stress, and I wanted it. Only problem is it does take 3 to 4 months to wait for. By the way, I recommend that if it is your first laser, that's really a good amount of time for you to decide what products you want to make. You could literally design your product line in advance and learn Lightburn. It's very easy to learn and fun. However, I could not wait. I knew I was going to be unemployed all summer. Not not because I wanted to, but I got laid off. I didn't have a job. So I was afraid if I waited 3 or 4 months, I might get a job and then I wouldn't have time to learn everything, design everything, get everything going to start my new business. So I really wanted something now. And I asked David, my sales rep at Aeon, is there any way you guys would consider selling me the floor model that I saw in Vegas? And they said yes. This is actually the one I first fell in love with. It was love at first sight. So the people were great. The design is great. And I had heard that they had great customer service. This was another issue for me. I did not want to have to suffer, struggle, be lost, confused, wondering, paying extra for, lots of support. They actually have supported me very much in this process. I couldn't, they helped me get my settings in. They helped me. I had questions along the way, mostly to do with me being uneducated. But one day, something really spectacular happened as far as them helping me. I was rushing around in here trying to make a birthday present and some other things I had promised to make for people. The place was a complete mess. I had an ironing board here with my laptop on it, and I had a USB cord running from my computer into the machine. And I was running around in my messy workshop and I tripped on that USB cord so hard that I yanked it out of the machine really hard and damaged the port. And it was after tech support hours. It was on a Saturday. Supposedly tech support was closed, but I sent a request ticket via their website. I did not expect to hear back from them, but I did. I was emailed and then he gladly called me and he said, I'm going to get you up and running so that you can finish your job. And he did. He explained easily how I could put the job on a USB, on a flash drive, and insert it into the other U-disk port and transfer my jobs that way. The problem was I had not yet set up my Wi-Fi and I was unable to do it by myself. But he got me going with a flash drive and he had the techs contact me on Monday morning. They made an appointment for a tech to talk me through and make sure I got my Wi-Fi connection working. And in the meantime, they sent to me I don't know if I should be saying this. I don't want to get you in trouble, tech person, Jake or Josh or Dom. Anyway, I don't know who it was, but he sent me a free USB port fixer. So I just have to pop this in and then I'll have my USB. Now my Wi-Fi is working. They got me set up correctly with my Wi-Fi connection. And so I have been making so many things.
In the first couple of weeks of owning my laser, I made 1,000,000 bookmarks and earrings. I made medallions that I took to an event. I learned how to engrave a toolbox, which I always wanted to learn how to do. And I made this toolbox for my niece. I made a ton of keychain, like bag tags. I did a whole party worth of water bottles that I engraved along with bag tags to go with them.
It's just been a blast. So I think everything turned out as I hoped. And that's why I'm in love with my laser. I love you. Mwah.